Hello tennis guys and welcome to my channel. Big congrats to Novak Djokovic to his 7th Wimbledon title and 21st Grand Slam title. He's closing the gap on Nadal, so it's 21, Djokovic 22, Nadal. It is great, guys, for all the tennis fans. It is great, and the other half of tennis fans who expected a sensation that Kyrgios could beat Djokovic, and who is now maybe disappointed, don't be. We still have Djokovic and Nadal, and we can now enjoy the race for the GOAT that will for sure continue in the next months and years. So I'm now very curious how the situation with the US Open will follow, and if Djokovic will decide to get vaccinated. I didn't follow any news about this topic, so maybe if you know something about it, just let me know in the comments. But I hope that Novak will play US Open and eventually he could win US Open, and then it will be a tie with Nadal, so 22 against 22 Grand Slam titles. It would be just magnificent. So now back to the match. So I have to say, and I'm purely honest, that I'm a little bit disappointed, guys. Although it was a four-setter, I'm a little bit disappointed, and I'm disappointed once again with Nick. So the match began fantastically. First of all, Nick chose to return. That was very unexpected. I think Djokovic was kind of shocked that he chose to return. And he made a double fault in his first point. So yeah, it got into Djokovic's head. But eventually he did win the first game. But then the things turned out in favor for Kyrgios because he played fantastic, without fear, without respect. He concentrated on the points. He concentrated on the mix of different shots, on the long balls, short balls, volleys. Everything was there, and he played some fantastic match, and the first set was finished in 32 minutes. And I was sitting in front of television, and I was like, okay, so in 2 hours it can be over. It can be 3-0 for Kyrgios if he continues to play like this. And Djokovic was lost. I saw in his move and in his reactions that he was lost. He didn't have any plan against this type of Kyrgios unexpected play. It was very unusual. It was very unusual for grass. It rather reminded me maybe I would say a clay match, a mix of, it was like a mix of clay match and hardcore match. So fast shots, slow shots, short shots, and every shot was different from Kyrgios, and Djokovic couldn't get into his pace. But what happened after the first set, I don't understand, and it's Nick Kyrgios' fault that he eventually lost this match, because this could have been easily a 5-setter, and at the end Kyrgios could have won this match if he concentrated just on play. But he didn't. He started after the first set once again talking to the crowd, talking to the umpire, talking to his box, and his head was all over the place, constant talking. There were some warnings. I'm not sure if 1 or 2. I'm not sure now. But the talk continued the rest of the whole match. So the first set, flawless, perfect. And then just talking to people around him. And he was complaining once again that the fans don't show enough respect to him, that they interrupt him, they talk between the first and second point, and they even advise him that he should serve the underarm serve, etc. And he got really frustrated with this. But why Kyrgios is frustrated by behavior that he very often creates himself. So he's very often the creator of this type of atmosphere, but when he wants to focus on the tennis and someone is, let's say, not focused, for some of the fans is not focused on the match and starts talking to him, then he goes crazy. But no one of the elite, really elite players, and now I mean Djokovic, Federer, Nadal, is disturbed by these talks from the fans. If you look at Djokovic, he's always focused. He stays on the return until Kyrgios deals with the fans. It often took like 15-20 seconds, and Djokovic was there like this and still focused on the play, focused on the point. So yeah, the next set, 6-3 Djokovic, 40 minutes. The third set was interesting. It was more interesting. It was 6-4 for Djokovic, and the fourth set, 7-6. 1 hour and 2 minutes. It was up and down. They were holding their serves, and yeah, it was a nice end of the match. But the tiebreak was a mess for Kyrgios because he was still talking to his box almost after every single point. And no matter if he had won the point or lost the point, he was constantly talking. So Nick, this is not the way how you could probably win a Grand Slam. You can win some matches, you can get into semifinals or final even, but you can't win Grand Slam with this attitude. So that's why I was and I am still a little bit disappointed by this final. It doesn't really look to me like a proper final. It was like a third, fourth round match, and yeah, but still some very good tennis at the beginning from Nick. It was crazy good, and the fourth set was also very intense, but it lacked the proper finish, let's say, the proper finish. So guys, big congrats to Djokovic. I'm very happy that he won this match, even though Kyrgios could pull this out without his constant frustration by the people, by the noise around him. But yeah, I hope he will learn from it and eventually when Djokovic, Nadal and Federer stop playing, he will be one of the guys who can win for sure Grand Slam and maybe several Grand Slams in the future if he continues to play like this. But he needs to improve his mental side. So Nick, please do something about it. Guys, let me know in the comments what do you think about this match. If you followed the match, if you have seen the match, if you watch it from start to end, how did you like it? And of course, leave some comment. Don't hesitate to comment. And now I will focus on the usual stuff. There will be some new reviews, tennis shoe reviews, tennis ball reviews coming out, and info about the new Technifiber T Fight RS 305 racket that is endorsed by Daniil Medvedev. I finally played with this stick on the weekends, and it was fantastic, guys. It was fantastic. It's probably the best racket from Technifiber to this date. And I'm not the only one who is saying this, but I also put the racket into the hands of my few friends from my team, and they were blown away by the power of the racket. So guys, be prepared to do some videos about this fantastic frame from Technifiber that is coming out. I'm not sure when. I believe it will be in September or maybe August, but no official info about the frame is allowed yet to be presented, so I can't show you, I can't really show you anything about this racket. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and as usually, enjoy tennis, play tennis every time, every day, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.